Good morning, my baby friend! Good morning, baby friend! Hey, baby friend. How's it going, dude? How did you sleep? How was sleeping? Rah? 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 Alright, buddy. Let's see about getting you out of that crib, huh? Whoop we go! What do you think, dude? Want to say good morning? Say good morning. Hi. Let's get you a new diaper. That's a heavy diaper, dude. A lot of pee in that one. Do this guy. New diaper time. New diaper. I got your diaper. Hello. Hello. Alright. Be free. Be free. I can't believe he's already done with this thing. We started putting away all of his toys he doesn't use anymore. It's crazy already. His little jumper thing, or extra sauce or whatever they're called, that's getting put away. That exercise mat thing, that's got put away. Well, something else got put away too. I don't remember, but it's just weird that all these things that he used to use, all the Mamaroo got put away. The swing got put away. Too fast, buddy. You're growing up too fast. Be a baby again. What are you doing in there? Look at this kid. He's a little crabby today. So Nancy wasn't feeling well, so she left after about an hour here today. So I've got him the rest of the day now. Should be interesting. But check it out. What's missing? Besides this Mercedes pulling next door. Someone came by yesterday and the first person to actually show up to look at the car ended up buying it last night. So that thing is gone after sitting there for 10 months. It's finally gone. So that was it was really weird to walk out the door without my truck there or anything there and just there's like nothing in the driveway. It was weird. So it's gonna be even more weird now. So when my truck isn't usually there, but Lindsay will be able to pull all the way to the driveway and be a lot closer to the house now instead of being like parked halfway down the driveway. What are you doing, dude? What are you waving at? So JR is sleeping, so I'm going to try and get some work done on the trim, which is what I was planning to do most of today anyway. So first up, I'm going to work on this base piece here. It just needs to get coped into the corner. And then this is going to go right there because I was cutting all these boards and I was installing them to the right length. So this row here, the board on the other end up against the other wall, shifted towards the wall as it was nailing it in, So this board ended up being a little short. So this is going to be a little fill piece to hide that gap there. After this point, I stopped cutting the last piece until after I installed everything until it was ready to go in. So this should just slip right in here when I just glued the tongue into the groove of the joining piece, and it should be a pretty good little hide thing. I mean, you'll still see that seam there, but I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Now I can do this piece. Woohoo! There we go. All scarf joined in there. Actually looking pretty good. This one's decent. And then this corner is right into the corner, and this will get coped over this one. One little thing I did on the inside corners of all these pieces is I put a little bevel on them so that if the inside corner from the mudding is, well, it's definitely not square. This will give a little bit of relief for any extra material. Help this thing look like it's sitting right in there perfectly. So this one is ready to be nailed in once I remove the tape. I'm really excited about this because Lindsay's been telling me this room is a mess, which it is. The main reason for that is because I have this, the TV stand pulled away from the wall still. So once I nail this piece in here, this wall is both done. I gotta do the air conditioning still, but whatever. I can push this back, push the couches back, push the rug back, and get the sitting area back to normal. And of course, just as he wakes up too. 2.5 hours. Hey, baby friend! My baby friend! You are my baby friend! We are baby friends! Dinner! Blah. Let's check out your butt. Let's check out your butt! Let's check out your butt! Oh man, this is a wet one. Oh wow. This is really wet. Alright, buddy. So what do you want to do? Probably hungry, huh? You want to see what Dad was doing? Check it out, buddy. Trimmed. This looks really strange. A window with trim. Kind of goofy. What do you think, buddy? Eggplant. TV. Oh. There we go. Sort of back to normal. So it's like maybe 6 o'clock. JR is taking his nap, his next nap, I guess. So I'm working on this little tiny piece right there. I've got a scrap that I'm going to use for this. I've got my rough cope already. I need to rip this to width and then finish this cope and then make that outside miter cut. But let me show you what I'm making for dinner. Check it out. Making some spare ribs for dinner. Been cooking for, let's see, about an hour and a half. So, I got a little ways to go still. So I just cut this to rough length just so I have just a smaller piece to work with. And now I'm going to cut this to width. It's pretty flat sitting on the floor, so I'm not going to bother scribing it. So all I have to do is just cut or rip it down to this line here, and it should be good to go.
Let's dance, Grandma. Oh, oh, JR, Nana, can't wait to dance with you. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, cute. Yeah, you're gonna look adorable.
Adorbs.
Adorbs. You can wear these when you go to Canada if it's warm enough. See, thank you. That's nice of them. That was nice.
So I'm getting ready to cut this to length. And I did a couple things here. So on the back side, I scribed a line, and that's going to be basically the plumb line. So I need to make sure that this is in here, and it needs to be like in whatever direction here to get a nice seam along that corner. And then I actually marked the final length right there with the knife. So once I get the saw cutting nice and parallel to this line, I can cut back on this line here. It looks pretty well parallel, so I think what I'll do is make one more cut right at that line just to be sure, and then I'll cut to the final length. Still looks good. Alright, here we go. Pretty good.